Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Poorboys Little Homestead / Papaw's place. Guys, today I got in the mail here something that I'm finna open up. We're gonna put it together and we're gonna test it out. What we got here, well, I ain't got the name of it on here, but we're gonna open it up and then I'll tell y'all the proper name. How about that? Yeah. Now this little package here, it come in a bigger box from Amazon. And I've already took it out of the big box, and this box was inside that box. So what we got here, guys, is a 21 volt 3-in-1 electric grass trimmer. There's what she looks like in one of its ways that you can assemble it. So now we're finna assemble this little fella and see what we got here. I'm gonna take this plastic off. It comes with two 21 volt batteries. The battery charger. And I'm going to go on and plug one of these up so it'll be charging. It has the handle, which is extendable. And the end tilts at different angles. You can assemble this as a weed eater without the little wheels, and it has, looks like 5 little plastic blades here. Or you can assemble it with the little wheels on it, and it's got 2. But you only use one of these at a time now, but it's got 2 blades. So they send you an extra blade, a little thin metal blade. And it also comes with a, looks like a skill saw blade. Huh. This is getting more interesting, ain't it? It's got the 2 little wheels. Got your little protection cover. The small ones, so if you're using it just in the weed eater style. The big one's the one for the little wheels. That's the one we're going to put on. So first we're going to remove this little nut and this little cover right here on the top. Guys, it's got directions, but I don't think I need the directions. Pretty simple to put together here. Line them slots up right there. It's a tight fit, but that's gonna go. Once you get it on there, you gotta twist it. We're gonna be using it in lawnmower style, so you wanna twist it all the way around to the back. Then you put this little cover back on there. And this little cover, guys, has got little indentions here. We're gonna test out the lawnmower blade first. like it matters which way the blade goes on there. Then we're going to put our little washer on there and our little nut. And in this little packet here comes with the bolts that put the wheels on, and it has a little wrench that you put the little blade on with. You don't want to get too carried away on tightening this, because this is plastic down here on the end. But we do want it tight enough to make sure it don't come off when we're using it. Alright, next we're going to assemble the wheels. Oh, and also it comes with some safety glasses. So to assemble the wheels, you got your little wheels, 2 of them, and 2 bolts and 2 nuts. We're going to put 1 bolt right through one of these wheels right here. And it's got 3 positions here. Well, of course, I'm going to go to the lowest position. So we're going to test this out there in my garden. And actually, my garden just been mowed. And this nut just slides in a little slot right in there. So you ain't going to need a wrench to put this wheel on. There we go, we got 1 wheel on. That's pretty simple. We're going to turn it over and we're going to slide this other nut right in that slot. Place that bolt right through that little hub cap and then through that wheel. Guys, these are self-locking nuts, so you don't tighten this down. See, you tighten it down too far, your wheels won't turn. You want to tighten it down till you got no slack in your tires, but yet they're freely spinning. Alright, what we got next? We got a little handle here we can put on here. Let's see here, just undo this little bolt screw right there. That ought to just snap on over there. Yeah, just like that. And we may adjust that when we get out there using the little fella. Put your screw back through the handle. Like I said, now you can move this handle up and down where you need it, but we'll get to that when we get out here and running the little thing. And we can extend the handle, and there you are. You got your little push mower. Now what I like about this, for somebody like me that's got a little garden area out there, I got some spots that my riding lawnmower won't get to, but yet they ain't big enough for a real push lawnmower, and I'm thinking this thing might do the trick. After our battery charges up, we finna test this little fella out. Now guys, when we're waiting on our battery to charge up, I'm going to go on and tell you, when I'm doing these little products like this, I rate these products on what they are, and what the price are, and what they built intended for. Now this is a 21 volt battery powered weed eater. You can look at it, it ain't that heavy duty. It's made of plastic. Guys, I'm not going to rate this against a weed eater that costs twice its price. I'm not going to rate this against a weed eater that's a gas weed eater or electric weed eater. I'm rating this against what I think about it and how it does for its price. Plus, I'm going to show y'all what it does. That way you can look at it and say, well, that thing may be worth its price or it may not be. And then at the end of this video, if you're interested in something like this, there will be a link in the description below where you can go purchase this. Like I said, everything has its place. And I can see where this could be handy. This ain't for somebody that's going to use a weed eater daily. This is something for somebody that's going to weed eat just a little small area, just every now and then. And it ain't made to cut no grass this tall. Now what's it going to do with this little blade right here? I really ain't got nothing to use this little blade on. But maybe if you got some little thicker grass, we'll test it out. We're going to see what she does. But once the battery gets charged, we're going to go try her out. I'll tell you what, guys, the little fella does a pretty good job. You just seen how quick I done that now. That wasn't as tall as I would normally let it get before, but I'm the type, I like to keep mine done weekly. So it's doing pretty good. We're gonna turn around here and hear some little taller stuff, and we're gonna continue on. But for what it is, like I said, you can adjust. If you're a tall person, you can adjust the handle up. If you're a short person, you can adjust the handle down. Matter of fact, when my little grandson gets old enough, this will be something he could help Papaw with when he gets old enough. Because it is got a blade on it. You don't want to let no kid have it. guys, y'all see? Y'all see for yourself. That's with the little metal blade. So right now we're going to go change this blade, and I want to put one of them plastic blades on here and see how that plastic blade, which I'm going to leave the wheels on it. I ain't going to put the other little cover in the weed eater style because I like the little wheels on it. So we're going to go put the plastic blade on here, and then we're going to test ride with it. Alright guys, now we got the little plastic blade. We're going to test it with it. Well guys, I don't really like the little plastic blade. The metal blade was cutting way a lot better. Now, this is some pretty tough little grass that I got out here growing around this garden, but I don't like the plastic blade. I like the metal straight blade, but now we're gonna try the saw blade and see what it does. Guys, when you're putting the saw blade on there, you gotta make sure it's flipped in the right direction so it's turning counterclockwise, I believe. Let's put it on here and see. But if you put it on the wrong way, your teeth's gonna be backwards, and I know it ain't gonna cut in. So let's put it on here and let's see what happens with the little saw blade. So it turns counterclockwise. You got to make sure your teeth is pointed that way. Now let's try her again. So the saw blade is not made for grass, which it tells you that in the little manual. It's made for cutting little vines and stuff. But I don't know if I got anything with no little vines to try it on. I have to look around out here and see. But that does not work for grass. So far the metal straight blade is my favorite for cutting grass, and it does pretty good. Let me go see if I can look out here somewhere and find us something to test this saw blade on. Now guys, here's some little vines and stuff. We're gonna test this saw blade on this. that little limb off that little tree. Well guys, there you have it. I think some of that there was a little big for this, but I was putting it through a little test just to see what it would do. But the little fella actually done better than I was expecting it to do for what it is. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now it ain't nothing you want to go clear no fence road with. That ain't what this is. This is just me trying to give y'all a little demonstration so you can make a judgment for yourself. So let's go back up there and I'm gonna put the metal blade back on because I like it with the metal blade. That's the one that's gonna be put on here and probably be the only one ever put on here is the metal blade. Alright guys, so there you have it. So what is my thoughts on the 3-in-1 upgraded 21-volt grass trimmer? I was going to read on here, this is model YY-GC-J00. Charging time was 2 hours, and that's about what it took to get it to full charge. Motor speed 8,500 RPM. Again, battery 21 volt. Working time 2 to 3 hours. Now I've been doing what I've done on one battery, and I know I've fiddled with it, which is not all on video here. Probably a good 45 minutes, and it seems like it's still running as strong as it did when I started. So, as far as what I like, is the little metal blade. That's probably what I stay on here just to do out around my garden beds. One thing I need to do, y'all see me put the wheels on in the lowest position. I'm gonna raise them up one position so it won't try to cut as low, because that grass is real tough when it's down there closer to the root. And when I hit some of that bigger stuff, it would choke down a little bit. As far as the plastic blades, They really didn't impress me that much, but if I was gonna use them, I would just put this little cover on there and use them in the little weed eater style. Maybe that's for someone who just got a little porch or something they need to weed around weekly. That would probably be all right for them. As far as the steel saw blade cutting, I have to say it surprised me for what it is, and as small as it is, what it cut. Now, is it something that I would use to be clearing a fence row with? Why, no, guys, this thing ain't heavy duty built enough for that. This is strictly for someone who's got just a small area. Maybe you got some little vines, maybe, I don't know, maybe you got some strawberries or some kind of little plants that's running wild out of your beds. Yeah, this would trim you up once or twice a year. It ain't something to use daily. I don't think it's heavy duty enough to build. I don't think it's built heavy duty enough to use on a daily basis. I will be using this in my garden. And guys, like I said, I rate these products like this on their class. Now, I have a video that I done on a little electric battery powered string weed eaters, a Black & Decker. If you want to go back and watch that video, I'll attach it above. So I'm comparing this to that. Personally, I think this is just as good as the little Black & Decker one. Be great for older people. I know I'm old, but I'm talking about older people and me. Like I said, you got a lot of people live inside the city limits. They just got maybe one sidewalk by their house or just one little flower bed they need to trim around once a week or so. Something like this be just right for them. Light, got the wheels, they ain't got to hold it up, so I can see where that's good for that. But guys, all in all, I mean, I'm gonna have to give it a thumbs up for its category. If you're interested in one of these or think you may want to get one for a gift, maybe for your papa or grandma or mom or dad or something like that, I'll leave it in the link below where you can get this. I ain't even gonna try to pronounce the name, I'll put it in the screen. It's Elecicopo. 3-in-1 grass trimmer. So guys, if you like these kind of little videos, these product reviews, or if you like Poorboys little homestead / Papaw's place, and you haven't never subscribed, please reach down there and hit that subscribe and ring that notification bell. It don't cost you a thing, and it really helped me grow my YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up. Share my videos with anyone who you think may like my videos. I don't just do product review videos. I got all kind of videos you can go check out. May have something on there of your interest. And also, when you got time, I got a website, www.poorboyslittlehomestead.com, you may want to go check out. So guys, also leave in the comments. And when I'm asking you to leave in the comments, I know some's just gonna outright bash the product because they gonna be rating it against their gas powered weed eater or saying it ain't worth having, but leave your honest comments below of what you think about this, for what it is and what it could be used for. Maybe put some in the comments of what purposes you think it would be good for the elders and stuff. But again, as always, I appreciate y'all watching this video. I hope y'all have a blessed day. God bless. See y'all next time.